Hey, Reject Nation, Greg Alba.
John.
I've heard that this movie's been getting backlash. We got a couple of requests for it, and I didn't care to check it out because I don't really care for Amy Schumer to begin with.
I've not seen much of her stuff, and all I knew was that this trailer existed.
Yeah.
And this is all new to me.
I have no idea what goes on in it or the specifics as to why it's been getting a lot of hate. I saw on a movie clip site that this had like a crap ton of dislikes. I was using the bathroom before Black Panther started the other day, and then I came back and my girlfriend was like, "Oh my god, I just saw that Amy Schumer trailer." I was like, "Oh, what'd you think?" She's like, "Oh, I have no idea." She didn't have time to tell me what was wrong with it, but I was like, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna watch this. And what more appropriate video to shout out James Stagans than the I Feel Pretty video. Sometimes I watch stuff where there's a lot of backlash and I'm like, I don't really agree with all that, but let's see, because I have no idea what goes on in this trailer.
No idea. And you've already got an opinion from somebody whose opinion you understand.
Yeah. We sometimes disagree. She likes BBS.
I've always wondered what it's like to be undeniably pretty.
Wait, that's me. Yes. I'm beautiful.
Okay.
Are you shopping for a gift?
Kind of browsing for me.
So sizing is a little limited here in the store, but you could probably find your size online.
I have a crazy idea. Let's be honest for a minute. No matter how many times we hear, it's what's on the inside that matters. Women know deep down, it's what's on the outside that the whole world judges. You okay?
I'm just dealing with low self-esteem and
I want to punch you right in your dumb face right now. Do you have every rib that I have? I've been on all of these sites. No one even looks at the profile. They only care about the picture. And I'm sick of it. I've always wondered what it feels like to be just undeniably pretty.
Ow. Oh.
You okay? You hit your head pretty hard.
Wait, that's me. That's me. Oh my god, you see this?
Yes?
I'm beautiful.
It's like a reverse shower.
I get why people are upset now.
Because it's a delusion.
I know you don't recognize me.
You guys, it's me. Renee.
What's happening?
Oh, full spin.
What can I get you?
Yeah, too.
Number 118. What's your number?
That's really clever.
That's clever.
What's your number? Give me your phone. I'm gonna give you my number.
Are you still talking to
Don't
me?
chicken out now, son. This would be quite a large promotion for you. What are your goals exactly? I get it. And yes, modeling is an option for me. It's not who I am. Wow. Things have really changed for me.
You just have all the confidence in the world. I think a lot of people completely miss the thing that really makes them awesome. And you're not like that.
Oh, a bikini contest. DJ, hit it.
She got some ab muscles though. Oh, this is a mean movie. This is not a. Pretty uncomfortable, actually.
You might want a sneak peek of what's to come.
I don't know if you know what sneak peek means. You're completely naked.
I have so many questions.
Do you get it? I have a theory as to why everyone's upset.
Part of it is that it takes some kind of mind-altering delusion to make her feel secure in herself.
She gets her head hit to think that she's beautiful.
And the whole movie is going to be people going, why are you so confident?
I'm not attracted to Amy Schumer, but I'm not going to say she's hideous or ugly to begin with.
I get what's going on.
She's a pretty person.
Well, but she has a more a different physique, I guess, than we're used to seeing from the lead in this kind of movie. And they're making a point to acknowledge that she's, got at least a little.
I get why people are upset. I'm not on the side of the camera going, "Oh man, I'm offended because I'm not a woman who's had to deal with these issues." But I can see how women would find this very offensive, and the fact that she's being mean to herself doesn't necessarily compensate for any of that.
Yeah, I mean, self-deprecation can also go wrong, being just a kind of a weird geek show of some kind.
Because it's also being kind of mean about like, even when you're seeing her and she's dancing, yeah, she's got a little bit of extra weight, but she still has like ab muscles and stuff. It's kind of fat shaming in a way when you're not. It's not even. She's not even fat.
See,
like, you know what I mean?
I can't tell what this is doing.
Yeah.
I can't tell, and that's not very good. And I can't tell if it's the trailer's fault. I can't tell, or if it's the confusing tone of a movie. Because parts of me go like that dance scene on stage. I'm like, okay, I get it. They're shooting you like they would shoot any like washboard
super skinny,
like they shot Jennifer Aniston in We Are the Millers. Like they're gonna do that. I see what could come out of that could be positive. But yeah, there's like a weirdly repelling vibe about some of this trailer, and it is just a trailer too, so it's like I can't tell where this movie's heart is.
It's a reverse Shallow Hal, and if this movie had more of the message that whatever the dude is that she's dating in here, if it hones in on that, it's a mean-spirited type of comedy. Like you said, reverse Shallow Hal, which is a very mean-spirited type of comedy, where a guy has to learn by the end that it's not what counts on the outside, what counts on the inside. Here, it seems like that's what that dude's trying to convey to her, is like it's really about confidence, and your confidence is what makes you attractive and stuff.
I feel like that'll be the ultimate message.
But the joke and the fact that it is a trailer is honing in on like the message that it can communicate. This isn't attractive, and it's funny because she thinks she's attractive when this is ugly. When that's not the case, and that's mean to a lot of women.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, I wonder what the actual movie looks like, because hey, there are bad trailers for stuff all the time.
I in general don't even think Amy Schumer is that funny, honestly. I've tried watching some of her stand-up bits more than I have her actual films.
Yeah.
Other than that one good movie she did, Trainwreck, I don't really like anything else she does.
And that's the other thing I'm wondering too, is I feel like Trainwreck had at least a bit more of a grounded feel, right? Like there's a Judd Apatow-ness about that.
And she's also she's been known to have lost a lot of weight, and she's a lot more fit here than she ever was. She's muscular here, like she actually has muscles, which
you can tell she goes
which is just which is like messed up. If this was like pre Amy Schumer, where she was just like huge, and that was the joke, where like, oh, Amy Schumer making fun of herself now, where like she really hones in on that. But now that she's more fit now, she's kind of just regular size to me now.
Well, yeah.
You know? So now it's kind of like it's a shaming of body image.
That's the ultimate sourness of this whole trailer, is it feels like the movie itself is going, that's not true though. That's a bummer. That is a very real crisis to have, to like want to embrace yourself, want to try on that confidence, but secretly you're like, it's not true though. That's the thing people feel. But yeah, I don't know, something about this trailer's timbre.
The fact that she had to get hit on her head in order to think that she's pretty is just kind of a messed up thing. Like the thing is, the movie doesn't even look funny though. That's the problem too. It's like it doesn't even feel funny.
I feel like there is a what if to be had there about like, well, what if something happened where you could immediately see that kind of confidence, and what could that teach you? Like, I get why that could be a good setup for something. It's just the way that it's handled in this trailer anyway, it makes it feel like, why does it take this like weird mind altering thing for her to be able to conceive that she might not be awful? Yeah, and then for the whole movie to be like, nah, dude, you bumped your head, that's what's going on.
Yeah,
like that,
you're not really attractive.
You're not really pretty. There's no quality to your character for real.
Like, I'm not attracted to her, but I can acknowledge that she's pretty though. She never struck me as the kind of girl who would strike out all the time or something like that. It's Amy Schumer.
I don't know. I guess being
she's
Amy
a more
Schumer
regular
proves your odds, but
she's a more regular girl than like a Megan Fox or a Jennifer Aniston in that department.
Totally. And that's
still.
And this is a good opportunity, because we should have a movie in this shelf of the store, of the video store. I just don't know if this one's gonna be it, and that's a real bummer, because the stuff that this hints at trying to take on is worthwhile, and it's the time to do it,
this all comes down to execution.
Hey man, that would be a fun turnaround if randomly people were like, what nuance that movie?
Patron of the Day shout out though.
Oh, hey.
For James Stagans.
I hope you know how beautiful
I hope you know how beautiful you are, buddy.
Don't hit your head.
If you don't, I suggest jumping off of your roof, smashing your head on the concrete. That way it would rearrange your whole physique. and then you would think that's prettier. And I hope that you can see how pretty you are. Honestly, James, you have a very beautiful soul. When it's all said and done, it's much easier for guys to get hot girls if they're good on the inside. That's the sad part about life, is you can see many an ugly guy with a beautiful girl. So it doesn't even matter if you feel pretty. Just be a little confident and you can get a hot piece of thing. You know what I mean?
Piece of thing.
And I know you like yourself some Amy Schumer. I know that she's a girl that you really like. So you should go out there and go bag yourself an Amy Schumer.
Hang out on an open mic night.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe to the Real Rejects. Click that notification bell to get updated every time a review or a video is out. Patreon. We just shouted out our Patreon. We got a bunch of cool patrons over there and exclusive content. Come join us. Full-length music videos, TV shows. We even did a movie commentary for that Cloverfield shit that just happened. It was all right.
Yeah. You have to get hit on your head to feel pretty, James.